Hi, James here with Your American Flag Store and the new podcast, Your American Podcast. This is a quick video just to share with you what our podcast is all about. Yes, it's about cancel culture, but it's a twist on cancel culture. And yes, we're going to highlight some modern day cancel culture stories, some of the more outlandish and just insane ones. Most of you know ours is pretty insane. We make American flags and we were canceled for it. So we will be talking about and having some guests in about that. But what the podcast is really about is the history of cancel culture. Most people don't realize that cancel culture is not a new thing. It's not even close to a new thing. This thing has been rolled out for 30 or 40 years, maybe even longer. And that's what we're going to investigate to find out. When did cancel culture really start and who started it? It's obvious who started it. The liberals started it, right? I mean, they're the ones saying, oh, you can't say that or that hurts my feelings. And they have all of these ways of controlling what we're allowed to say with these new ideas that feelings really matter. Anyhow, so we're definitely gonna dive into that. But when did cancel culture really start? We're gonna be talking about and investigating the history of cancel culture. It started, I mean, when I was in high school, it was clear that it was in full effect then, and it's just been ramped up. When I was in high school, if I challenged a teacher, a history teacher, and this story is featured in our book. If I challenged a teacher who is obviously using his classroom to indoctrinate my classmates, what they did to me was they kicked me out of class. I was disrupting the indoctrination process. As a result, most of the friends that were in those classes today are liberals. They won't even talk to me anymore because they are so sucked in and can't even see that they have been conditioned to think a certain way since high school. The fact that in high school that they were kicking out a kid. I mean, if a teacher couldn't debate a 16-year-old kid, obviously their ideas suck. So that's kind of one of the examples that I can give about how, you know, if they don't like you, they just shut you up. They remove you, and then they continue telling their lies, their propaganda, so that you know, the people who are willing or dumb enough to sit there and listen to it just get it fed into their brain, and they repeat the lie over and over and over again, and it becomes their truth. Isn't that a weird term? Your truth, their truth. I thought that was just the truth. That's another cancel culture tactic that they have used. There's dozens of them all. I mean, we've all seen them. Some of us have felt them. So what we're going to do with this podcast is we're going to go into a deep dive, really investigate and learn and expose how the left has been using these tactics and growing on these tactics, perfecting these tactics over the last 30, 40, maybe even 50 years to affect the changes they want in our country, which basically is communism. I mean, we got to be honest. That's where we're headed. So what the Your American Podcast is all about is the history of cancel culture, how it's literally changed our culture of the United States. And we're going to take a deep dive. So I really hope that you're going to join us, watch these episodes. We're going to provide a ton of material that you can educate yourself with, and you can use it to debate other people, knuckleheads that really believe that Kamala Harris and Joe Biden, the best president, vice president ever, and all that stuff, or even Obama. I mean, we're going to dive into all of that stuff, how the Obamas, I mean, before the Obamas, I mean, the race situation, there was no Black Lives Matter and people talking about all the hate and everything that's out there. They lit that fire. We're going to talk about all that and really expose the left for their propaganda and their indoctrination and their poisoning of the American values. So I hope you'll join us and watch every episode and take the information we have it and use it to battle this cancel culture war that we're in. So tune in. Episodes are coming soon. You might have seen some of our little mini episodes. I'm going to have a bunch more of those rolling out slowly, just to kind of slowly introduce ourselves. And we will be having full episodes very soon. So I hope you'll tune in.